Some of you know me pretty well, others don't. When I talk about home, I talk about Fayette County because that's where I live. I live in Lexington. But when I talk about going home, I talk about going to Round County, to Moorhead, to where I live. I lived, my family lives, and I still have family there. I have grave concerns about this bill because if this bill passes and goes into effect, there will be 1,207 families in my two places that I consider home who will immediately lose their SNAP benefits. These are people I know, families I grew up with. These are my neighbors. We have to do better, and we have to think about what our actions do. So we sit on billions of dollars in a rainy day fund, but we don't want to help working Kentuckians weather their stormiest days. In our state, we are known for showing up to help our neighbors in need. Some of our brightest moments as a Commonwealth have come immediately after unspeakable tragedy. Showing up in times of need is what we take pride in. It's an inherently Kentuckian value, but it is not represented in this bill. Instead, this bill echoes the same tired and unfounded claim that SNAP recipients are somehow undeserving of our help. I think of the single mother working 3 part-time jobs in my district just to make ends meet. I think of the person forced back into the workforce out of retirement. I think of my father, who is retired and at 80 years old will be impacted by this bill. In a world where hard times are only a few missed paychecks away, the notion that we should create more restrictions and narrow the qualifications to receive a basic human need is indefensible. Kentucky's food insecure population is higher than the national average. In 17 of the most impacted Kentucky counties, more than 1 in 5 people are food insecure. They live in food insecure households. These are families trying to provide food for their families, for their children. If this body wants to declare itself the agency that will determine a person's SNAP eligibility, then that's fine. But any action that we take that makes those qualifying requirements more restrictive goes against everything we say we represent. We should not treat our citizens as con artists, as others who aren't worthy of dignity and respect. Our duty as elected officials requires us to improve the lives of those we represent. I encourage everyone in this chamber today to vote no on this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.